ladies and gentlemen, Lil Durk, a.k.a. Kyrie Irving, The Voice, has spoke out on the vaccine mandate that is present in Brooklyn. And I want to play for you guys that clip. Kyrie Irving, for the first time in a while, spoke out about the Brooklyn Nets' decision to essentially bar him from being with the team because he will be ineligible for any of their home games. So let's just play this clip from Kyrie. Then I'll come back with a little bit of commentary, not much, but a little bit. All right, check it out.
It's so much going on in our world in different crazy times that, right now we gotta stand together and not divided. Now isn't time to be demonizing everybody from making a choice what's best for their lives. And I'm gonna repeat that. Do what's best for you. But I am not an advocate for either side. I am doing what's best for me. I know the consequences here, and if it means that I'm judged and demonized for that, that's just what it is. That's the role I play. But I never wanted to give up my passion, my love, my dream, just over this mandate or what's happening in our world. I didn't expect that going into the season. Come on now, I love this game, love the game. But sometimes you really got to make choices that ultimately can affect that. And it's unfortunate, but that's where we're in 2021. I am bona fide hooper. My legacy will be written forever. I'm grateful that I was given this talent to be able to perform on a high stage, but it's not just about that at this point. It's bigger than the game. And the way that they're trying to paint everything that's going on, I want y'all to stay aware that, they're trying to use me as an example for some odd reason. Continuing to go at this, go at that, and it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to be okay, but the people that support me, just know I'm rocking with you. Just know I'm rocking with all those that have lost their jobs to this mandate. And I'm rocking with all those that chose to get vaccinated and are choosing to be safe as well. I'm on both sides of all this. I support and respect everybody's decision, and the financial consequences and stuff. I know I do not want to even do that, but it's reality that, in order to be in New York City, in order to be on the team, I have to be vaccinated. I chose to be unvaccinated, and that was my choice. And I would ask y'all just to respect that choice. And I am going to just continue to stay in shape, be ready to play, be ready to rock out with my teammates, and just be part of this whole thing. This is not a political thing here. This is not about the NBA. This is not about any organization. It's really about my life and what I'm choosing to do. And I'm just grateful that I get to speak on this in this fashion, because I had things written down. I've ripped out the paper, but I had things written down where I wanted to make sure I stayed focused on the points that mattered. So I'm praying for everybody out there that's lost somebody or that is dealing with this pandemic in some type of way, and I just pray that we find clarity during these times, and that's just where I stand. So, hopefully all this can be figured out in the future, and, I'm able to play the game that I love and go after a championship with my team, and be with my teammates. But also, I have to stand with all those that are vaccinated and are choosing to go back to work, and they have a job to do, and I'm supporting them. And then also the unvaccinated that are being mandated to do this and are losing their livelihood. So we got to come together, no more division. So peace and love to all y'all, man. Continue to serve the world. All right. That's from Kai. And nobody's hijacking this voice. And see if they play this on their TV channels, and see if they play this actual truth somewhere before you start talking about me and what I'm doing with my life. And no, I'm not retiring. And no, I'm not going and leaving this game like this. There's still so much more work to do. And there's still so many more other youngins to inspire, because I know they want to be better than me. And I can't wait to play against all y'all on this stage. And it's just exciting that we get to continue to build each other up, because that's all this really be about. So, yeah, that's from Kai.
Yeah, I don't want to go too far in deep with this one. I've said what I've had to say about this. I'll just leave it like this. Kyrie Irving has the right to do whatever he wants to. It's a country, a land of the free, or supposed to be. You got the freedom of choice. I don't think that's a smart move from Kyrie to not take the vaccine. Anybody, by the way. But you have the right to do that. Like, I can't force you to take it. That's not my place. And I don't know what's in the vaccine. Like, I'm just being a guinea pig because I want people to get back to work. I want people to not have to wear a mask all day for the rest of their lives, right? I want older people, my older siblings, to be able to move around. I have aunties and uncles that literally don't leave the house anymore. And if you're telling me this vaccination will wipe that out and let my older people be able to move around, like, I'm going to do it. I'll be a guinea pig for that. But the morals that I stand on, I understand a lot of people don't got. I went back and forth, so I'm blue in the face over this type of stuff. Do what you do. That's not my business. The way I live my life works for me and my family. So, hey, you have the right to do whatever you want. When I listen to that gentleman speak about how, he just plays basketball, it's almost like now he wants us to look at him as just an athlete, when the whole thing Kyrie Irving has been preaching over the last few years is that he's more than an athlete, right? Him, Braun, all of them, right? And then now he wants us just to look at him as an athlete. And he's like trying to speak for the regular person, in which if a regular person has a job and their job recommends or requires them to have the vaccination, they don't have the right to not take it. They have to take it if they want to continue to work. Actually, let me rephrase that. They have the right to not take it. They don't have the right to not take it and still work at that job. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how that's the fight for the voices, when if you go look at the numbers, African Americans are staggeringly getting hit by this vaccine, by COVID-19, more than any other race, obviously because of different health things that plague our community. So, like, I don't understand his fight. I don't get it. All this, people speaking for him. I mean, we ain't heard you, Kai. The reason why we ain't heard you is because you can't be around the team. You bring up, I just want to play basketball. I'm just trying to hoop. Come on now. You would hate if we just marginalize you and say that you're only an athlete. And now all of a sudden you want to play the victim role of you're only an athlete. To me, Kyrie Irving don't make sense. Maybe to you, he makes a lot of sense. That's your business. The way I live my life, it works for me. What I'm not about to do, because I got some big stuff on the way over the next couple of years, somebody got in my ear today and told me you better not lose no money over this Kyrie Irving stuff. Like, you can go in there and do what you got to do. It's your brand. It's your platform. You better be careful with what you say. I'm not losing no money over this. Like, I'm not finna go too deep. You're not finna get me super passionate about this. I'm not losing no money over this Kyrie Irving situation. I'll give my perspective, get in, get out. Y'all know who I work with. Y'all know who my business partners are. I ain't doing that. The man said what he had to say. Stephen A. Smith, I saw a little clip from him. Apparently, he's going to go full throttle tomorrow on First Take and address this bad boy.
Good Lord have mercy. Just heard that Kyrie Irving was on Instagram Live. Try to let it go. Try to leave it alone. Ain't about disagreeing. Ain't about vaccines or anti-vaccines. You know something? I'm just going to wait until tomorrow morning. I think somebody told me, because I didn't see it, somebody told me that he said that he hopes that the media plays what he actually said live on Instagram. Okay. Take a deep breath. Think about all the other stuff that I got to talk about. Just when I was going to let it go, he's making news again. So I will see y'all tomorrow morning on First Take. I have a lot to say then.
Yeah, everything that it feels like it's Stephen A. versus Kyrie. One thing I do want to be honest about, though, and you'll never hear you wouldn't hear Stephen A. or anybody, Shannon or anybody on major networks admit this. the thing is, everybody's eating off Kyrie Irving right now. You know, let's call it spade. I hate when people don't keep it real. Everybody's eating off this Kyrie Irving. So Stephen A saying, "Oh, I got to talk about this again." That's cap. I bet First Take ratings are as good as they've been in a little minute here, following the Max Kellerman era, because of the Kyrie Irving situation, the Ben Simmons situation. Stop it. Like drama creates clicks, drama creates ratings. So Stephen A wants to talk about this. Like all that, I got to talk about, that's cap. That is El Capitan. And in regards to Kyrie Irving, best of luck to him. I mean, he said he hadn't ruled out getting the vaccination, said he's not retiring, which I love to hear because I want to see Kyrie Irving play basketball. Now, when we get into comparing him to Muhammad Ali, y'all lose me. That's y'all business. Y'all do that. Muhammad Ali stood for something for real. I don't like playing with that. That man, I don't like playing with that. But y'all, hey, let me know what you think. First time we heard Kyrie Irving in quite some time, giving his perspective on everything. He says he's a voice for the voiceless. So we shall see how this one plays out. Only time will tell, I guess. Maybe Kyrie Irving does get vaccinated. So my question is, how long is he going to go without getting the vaccine to prove his point? So is he going to go to January? Is he just going to take time off? Is he think, like, let's say Brooklyn gets off to a great start. Is he just going to come around in February right after All-Star break? Like, I don't know. I don't understand that one at all. I don't get it. You know, ironically, since we're bringing up First Take, I haven't understood Kyrie since the day he went on First Take after he demanded a trade out of Cleveland and got moved to Boston. I haven't understood him. But there's a lot of people who do. And to each his own. He's your voice. So, whatever.